Okay, I think it's Accordion Cool again. That week went by fast. And I'm still Coach Dave, last time I looked. Now, today's show, well, it's kind of a sad show. Because what I did was I picked songs about, well, you know, she dumped him and he's not too happy. And so I just made a list of songs that cover that subject. Well, it's not which ones to play, it's which ones to leave out. They're all like that. Not all, but many of them are. So that first tune was written in 1937 called Gone with the Wind. Hello, you know, gone with the wind. Something about smoke, like smoke rings in the air, gone with the wind. Now, the song, like I said, 1937, Gone with the Wind. Let me see, there was a little movie that came out around that time. What was it called? Oh, yeah, Gone with the Wind. Now, this song has nothing to do with the movie. However, the fellow that wrote it, he was accused of, you know, playing off the movie. He says, no, I just happened to write the song, and you know, there's words in it that say Gone with the Wind, so I thought that, you know, well, of course, everybody associated as gone now, so there's no way to prove it whether it was intentional or not. So I guess we just have to take his word for it. So Gone with the Wind, 1937. Our second tune, also 1937, called Once in a While. Once in a while, you try to have one little thought of me. Oh boy, here we go. Once in a While, it's kind of a jazz classic. Many people recorded this song. So same year, Same feeling, once in a while. Here we go. Once in a while, try to get one little thought to me. Oh, boy. Now, this next tune came from a movie. Well, it didn't come from a movie. It was written in 1931, but the movie didn't come out in 1942. But the movie is where it got all its notoriety from. And it's also the most misquoted non-quote in the history of movies. Now, if I tell you what the misquote is, you will probably know exactly where it's coming from. The misquote is, "Play it again, Sam." Humphrey Bogart, right? Casablanca, 1942. Guess what? He never said, "Play it again." He said, "You played it for her, now play it for me, play as time goes by." And that's the worst Humphrey Bogart impersonation you'll ever hear. But that was the quote. But it was a lot easier if people say, "Play it again, Sam," so kind of became associated with the movie and the song. Now this song, I've heard two separate stories, but they both work. It was the second greatest song of the century, the first one being "Over the Rainbow." I also heard that they've quoted it as being the best movie song because, of course, "Over the Rainbow" came from The Wizard of Oz, so that was a movie song, so I guess it couldn't have both titles. But whatever, the song is one of the all-time classics, so I think I better make sure I use the piano sound so Sam can play it. There we go. All right, As Time Goes By. As Time Goes By, and no, it's not called Play It Again, Sam. As Time Goes By from Casablanca. Now, in my humble opinion, I haven't seen that movie in many years, but having seen it, of course, there's so much modern technology, but that was 1942, and, you know, they didn't have a lot of all the good stuff back there that we have today with computers and stuff, and I think with the technology they had, that was probably one of the best movies ever made. But of course, we'll still have Paris. That's the last line in the movie. We'll still have. Never mind. All right, let's move up to 1955. Fellow named oh, I can never think of this guy's name. He wasn't that well known. Sinatra, that's it, Frank Sinatra. The song was written in 1965. Frank didn't write it, but he jumped right on it and he recorded it in 1965. And the song is called In the Wee Small Hours of the Morning. And the wee small hours of the morning is when you miss her most of all. Oh boy. You know, like I said, there were so many of these songs, and I think every day I changed one, even up to this morning. So, but this was one of the original ones that I had on my list. In the wee small hours of the morning. wee small hours of the morning. You never think of counting sheep. Think about blah, blah, blah. Wow, the whole thing. Oh, I'm getting depressed now. Well, this next song was one that I just put in this morning. I don't even remember what I substituted it for, but this song was written in 1955. Now, for you folks under the age of 60, obviously you don't remember the 1950s, but there was a very, very well-known country singer named Eddie Arnold. Eddie Arnold, he was probably the biggest country singer in the 1950s. Now, he had a young lady, part of his whatever that word, entourage, that's what it is. Her name was Cindy Walker, and one day Eddie Arnold said to Cindy, look, Cindy, he says, I got an idea for a tune. I want a title, You Don't Know Me. Now, can you write me a song, and then we'll collaborate on it? And Cindy says, oh, yeah, piece of cake. So Cindy Walker wrote the song, You Don't Know Me, and they worked on it together also. And it became a huge hit. Now, it's a country tune. It's a country tune. But it's a nice tune, so it's kind of crossover too, because a lot of the crossover folks have also done it. In fact, Ray Charles had a huge hit in this tune. Now, Ray also would play country, so I don't remember whether he played in a country vein or a pop vein, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to combine them both, because I've thrown a few extra chords in here that, well, the country folk wouldn't understand. So let's see what happens. So what the story's about is he's walking down the street, and there she is walking towards him. Unfortunately, she's with the new beau, you know, and you don't know me, you know. But you remember me? Yeah, right. Anyway, here we go. Let's stay with the piano on this. Okay. You Don't Know Me. Well, you know, we got a couple of extra minutes here, so maybe I'll insert one of the songs that I wasn't going to do. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot about this song. It was Sinatra's song. Everything is a Sinatra song. And if I can remember the title, I will tell you. It's well, maybe I won't do that. So the mine's the first thing to go. I can't remember what the second thing is. But, well, I'll try to play, and then that title will come to me. Here's that rainy day. Here's that rainy day, and I don't just say anymore. All right, we are down to our last tune, and this song I've played many times, I'm sure, on the show. It came in 1944. It's a French song. Came from France, duh. However, they tried to translate it, and it literally translated into dead leaves or dead trees. Well, that's not going to work. So they called it Autumn Leaves, and the same thing, you know, she's gone, whatever. So here we go, Little Autumn Leaves. autumn leaves. I miss you most of all when autumn leaves start to fall. All right, enough of that, enough of that. So, once again, thank you all for watching. Hope I didn't depress you too much today, but some of those are, you know, pretty tunes if you just don't know what they're about, you know. So this is Coach Dave saying thank you as usual. However you see our show, YouTube, TV, radio, I don't know. And of course, big thank you to the big guy behind the glass as usual. I threw another curve at him today. You probably noticed a little bit of drums in the bass, and but I'm sure he handled it perfectly. And as I always say, if I sound good, it's up to Austin. If I don't, well, then there's something wrong with the instrument on that particular day. And of course, a thank you to our studio audience, Richard. Richard seems to come in every week and listen to this music. I guess I've had him fooled for a while. And so once again, thank you all. And oh, let's take it home with, oh, how about Autumn Leaves?